Hey, it's Dylan, and today we're going to talk about what it's like to be an introvert in a customer-facing role. So, have you ever wondered what it's like to be in a customer-facing role? And some of you may have been wondering, what is a customer-facing role? There's a lot of different definitions and a lot of different roles that fit into that general category. So today we're going to talk about what is it, what are we going to do about it, and how do introverts see themselves in this role. This could be something you've thought about before, maybe you stayed away from because the term customer facing may have scared you away, but I'm here to tell you it is definitely possible. I've done it. I've been doing it for many years, and I want to share my experiences and hopefully help you see that this could be a role that you could go into. So first, let's talk about what a customer-facing role is. A customer-facing role is any type of role in almost any industry where the majority of your job, I would say anything above 50 or 60%, is going to be a customer-facing, meaning you will be in front of the customer, talking to the customer about different things. And of course, it's going to depend on your job, the company, and what industry they're in. So we got that out of the way. A customer-facing role is someone, being you, will be sitting in front of a customer in some form or fashion. So let's take it a step further. When we talk about a customer-facing role and what it's like to be an introvert, those two things seem counterintuitive because you're thinking the people that you see online, you see successful salespeople, you see real estate agents, right? You see a lot of charisma, a lot of self-confidence, and you see this ease of conversation between that person and the potential customer or an existing customer. And you think to yourself, how am I going to do that as an introvert? Like, I like my alone time. I'm totally fine not talking to other people. Why would I want to be in a job like this? And I'll tell you why. One of the key reasons to go into a customer-facing role is practice. Well, why do we want to practice, right? Introverts, there's nothing wrong with being an introvert. I'm going to tell you that probably every video. Being an introvert has its own set of skills and its own set of advantages. And when we practice, when we start talking to other people outside of our small, tight-knit circle, we start to learn more things about others and we start to learn more things about ourselves. So if you are interested in a customer-facing role, how do you know for sure, like, this is the path you want to go down for the next 3 to 5 years, or maybe for the rest of your working career? And what we need to do is focus on your skill sets, your unique skill sets, and what that's like being a customer-facing role. So again, we don't have to be this overly charismatic person that loves to talk and initiate conversations. What we can do in a customer-facing role that helps introverts like ourselves excel is that we don't talk. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Okay, we don't talk. That's the exact opposite of what you think you should be doing in a customer-facing role. But I'll tell you what's worked time and time again, listening to customers, listening to potential clients or potential customers over the years, is the fact that we can listen and we know how to listen, right? There's a very big difference between listening and waiting to talk again, right? Some of you may have heard this before, and it even goes into leadership, which we'll save for another video. But when we listen, right, we listen to our potential customer or our existing customers. We listen to what their problems are. We listen to where they want their future state to be in that industry or their specific job function, right? It may not even be about their boss or their boss's boss. It could be just about them. Where in their careers do they want to go? And it's our job, typically, to help figure out a way to get them there, right? And that is ultimately understanding the company that we work for and the service of the products that we provide, right? So it comes down to listening, and that's number one. That's the most important thing, is being able to listen and understand what those problems are. And then the second piece is being able to take all that information that you've soaked up like a sponge and try to create a solution, right? And so this, again, is another advantage of being an introvert. We are naturally geared to start working on solutions alone. And what does that mean? We start trying to come up with solutions in our head, right? Because we enjoy that task, we enjoy that responsibility. And so you could be in the conversation, actively listening, and on your way out of the door, as you get into your car to leave, you're already coming up with solutions. And then what do? What's the next step there? Right? You take those solutions back to your team, right? And that's the third skill. Hopefully you can start to see how we're rolling these advantages of being an introvert and a customer-facing role. And we're starting to snowball our advantages, and now we're taking it to a team environment. Once again, we're out of our comfort zone as introverts, right? We want to work alone. We like working alone. We're perfectly fine getting things done. But at the end of the day, right, if you have a job, most of the time you're going to be working in a team or working with others from time to time. So now what we can start to do is those listening skills that we put to the test, those solutions that we started generating in our heads, we can take them back to the team and bring in other people to help facilitate that solution, generate something that's going to be useful to the customer. And then we can close the loop, because you will be the one that's responsible for going back in front of that customer or potential customer and offering that solution, right? So again, let's quick recap here. So a customer facing role is someone that is going to be in front of a customer the majority of their time, of their daily responsibilities, listening to potential customers about what their problems are, where their future state is, where do they want to go, and how can we help them get there. And as introverts, we have our top 3 skills, right, that we can put to the test immediately. We're great at listening, right? Second one is we're great at coming up with solutions on our own. And then 3, we're great at starting to pull together other resources, right, to start putting that solution together for you, right? And then we go back to the customer or potential customer and present that solution. So hopefully, as an introduction, that it kind of sets the stage for the types of things that we're going to be talking about in future videos. So if you like this brief introduction to introverts and working in customer-facing roles, please like the video and subscribe. That helps the channel grow, and it helps reach out to more people who are in your similar situation, right? And like I said in my first video, I want to start building a community where we can all help each other and start supporting each other. So in the next video, in the next series of videos, I'm going to be talking about different aspects of how we can leverage our unique skills as introverts in the workforce. And again, we're going to have that small piece in there about gearing needs towards customer-facing roles. So until next time.